Go ahead, Kate.
So we're almost there, guys. And Doug, you
Hmm.
had to steal my number two, didn't you? You just had to take it away from me.
I did.
And it's got my favorite scene in the movie this year. I gotta say that scene when Leo's on the phone trying to remember the passwords is my favorite scene because I know that'll be me at some point. Not the smoking part, or trying to remember something that I should remember and I can't.
Yeah.
And it'll just piss me off to no end. It was one battle after another, was number one for the longest time, but my number one, you'll find out shortly, beat it. So I'll leave it at
You
that.
see, I don't know. I'm like, that movie's not my top 10. I'm like, it was a good, entertaining movie, but I
And
don't.
I
I feel
get
like it's.
that.
I feel like it's overhyped. You want to know what killed it for me?
What?
The Black Nuns. That
What's wrong with
scene.
Black Nuns?
There's nothing wrong with Black Nuns, but that whole scene, if you just take that whole sequence out of it, like the movie would still be the same. I just felt like
Yes.
it's
Well,
just
I
was like
agree, but I like that. I like
you
that
see,
scene.
I didn't. I love the chase scene. I
Hmm.
think Sean Penn and Benicio del Toro stole the movie.
So
Leo was
good.
good, but I feel like someone else could have played that role and it's the
I
same, just
agree.
as good.
No, no, I'm fine with
Um,
somebody else playing the role. I'm looking at the
oh yeah,
overall story. I
it's
love the
just
scene where they're running on the roof.
it was definitely an
Yeah.
it had that old Hollywood style. Like
Yeah, which I
I'm
like.
P.T. Anderson's that, but I feel like the older he's gotten very pretentious and oh,
Yep.
I'm an artist, and I'm just
Huh,
like,
so am I. I'm
okay,
a
so
podcaster, so I agree.
no, I'm like, you see, I'll be like, okay, show me some boobies or something, do something to make
Wow,
me,
no, that's why you have Toxic Avenger for you.
see, I'm like, exactly. I feel like it's entertainment. There's art in entertainment, but I just feel like it didn't really do the entertainment back for me.
Fair enough.
But then again, and
Okay.
you're gonna hate me for this, but whatever. But you're Canadian, you're like Nomadland. My number one was
Oh,
Wake Up Dead Man, a Knives
oh
Out
my God,
mystery.
that's it. I'm out.
You see, the reason why I think it was my number one thing
Yeah,
movie
look
of
at
the
that.
year.
See, I'm leaving the podcast. That's how
my
you
my
feel.
the reason I think it's more
Okay.
because it was nostalgia, but it reminded me of all the Agatha Christie books and the Miss Marple and all, like, kind of like, I just feel like that it had that old theatrical feel where you're watching something on PBS Masterpiece, and I felt like it was time for that was my number one movie of the year. It originally wasn't my number one. It took over something else. Like I said, I was like was a toss up between Train Dreams, Highest to Lowest, and what was the other? I had one. Jay Kelly was right there, but then I just kind of threw it out at the last minute out of my top 10. But that was my top film of the year.
I think I screwed myself. I can't get my green screen to work now.
Serves you
Oh
right.
well, it should serve
Yeah.
me right. But I do have this funky shadow thing.
It's like if I want to
Well,
do acid.
Yeah, I think it feels that way. It won't let me turn it back on. I'm trying. I'm like, nope, nope, won't let me turn it back on. Okay, I
Uh,
can do the blur. There we go.
there you go. Now you're blurry.
Ah, blurry. Then I'll just leave it on green screen. It's fine. It'll turn. It'll fix itself eventually. There you go. I'll just turn on none.
All
You
right.
can look
My
at my
number
lovely
one,
green wall.
which I'm sure is going to piss Simon off. This is a
Oh, was
movie.
this on purpose? Now we gotta ask questions.
No, this wasn't on purpose. This is just one that has been sitting with me longer than any other movie on this list. It is Eddington.
No
I
problems. I love this movie.
actually, it was pretty.
I
That was pretty. Like I watched. I had to watch it twice. I say
I
it
love
was a
it.
good movie.
Love
Yeah.
the end of the movie.
Yeah, it was one that has just sat with me ever since it came out, and I really have no complaints with this movie. It is just out there. Ari Aster just going completely apeshit in that ending. Uh, I loved it. I thought Joaquin and Pedro both gave incredible performances. Uh, yeah, and I also loved Emma Stone and Austin Butler. Eddington's my number one of the year.
I have no problem with that, Doug.
Yeah.
Now,
I have no.
Doug,
Yeah.
We all know what my number one is. Doug could have told you as soon as he saw it. What's my number one, Doug?
I'm guessing Marty.
100%. I
See, I
love
have
these
no
guys.
interest. I have no interest seeing that movie.
Listen, you weren't invited. We don't want you there, you no man land hater. This is for true film lovers that love action, intensity, and no nonsense. I love Marty. He's a bit of a dick, but I kind of like him. But I love Uncut Gems. So I know which Safety brother I'm siding with.
See, I
Okay.
liked Uncut Gems, but all their other movies I didn't like.
Well, we got rid of the other guy who made Smashing Machine. He stunk. This is the good one.
I'm like, whoa. That's one movie I have no interest in seeing at all.
Well, you're not invited. Go back to Operation Trouble
So,
Part
so you
2.
have
Get
no
working
interest
on
in
that.
seeing Abel Ferrar and Penn Jillette get into a gunfight?
See, I'm not just like I maybe when it hits streaming, but
Okay.
it's just like I don't know. I feel like their movies as filmmakers, it's all style, no substance.
Oh, I
It's
disagree.
like you see,
Disagree.
that's like you're just eating up their BS. They act like it's like being a Stranger Things fan, liking the first 3 seasons, and all of a sudden the last 2 seasons just suck dick, and
I
it's just like
agree. I will
that's what I
100%
feel
agree
like.
with
Their
that.
movies are like that. It's like, oh, it's a great hype movie. They build up all this anxiety, and then the movie ends, and you're like, oh, okay, I feel dirty
No, I don't
now.
think Marty Supreme does that with
I
Safety
don't
Brother.
know.
I loved it.
I feel like they're putting too much money in
Okay,
for Timothy Chalamet to win an Oscar, which I hope not, because
he will. He
his
will.
acting's boo boo.
I'll bet you a whole episode of 20 minutes with Chad where we'll discuss No Man's
Oh
Land if you
man,
want to keep this
he's such a
up.
twink. I can't stand him.
If he was in Operation Doggy, whatever that movie's choice called,
You're in the movie. You don't even know the
I'm not
title.
in, I don't remember.
Wow.
I said
Wow.
Operation Dog Trouble,
Operation Total Trouble.
Total Trouble. Things
Yeah.
I do for friends. Honorable mentions.
So honorable mentions, for like I only had a really few, and these were also in my originally they started in my top 10 because a lot of my top 10 originally started was
Originally, I started
comedy.
with 4 burritos.
All right. So my top I'm gonna do top 3, I guess, of my
That's
honorable
all we're
mentions.
getting. Are we doing 3?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Hurry.
I'm like my first one was Jay Kelly. It had that
Oh,
old
get
school Hollywood
5.
feel.
Ugh.
And I liked the vibe because the way he made it was all in camera and stuff. I like that. One of the best animations of last year that everyone
SpongeBob.
overlooked. No, Fixed, which was in a Netflix animation guy by
Never saw
Samurai.
it.
It's probably one of the funniest and probably one of the best animations. Everyone was all into like, was it K-pop Demon Hunter or whatever?
Oh, that was
I'm like,
terrible.
I haven't even watched it,
Should have
but I
watched
feel like
Operation Total Trouble. Much better.
Fixed. It was called. It was brilliant. And my third one probably was one of the best comedies out there of last year was Summer of '69. It was directed by Jillian Bell, who was um on the
Did I see
Workaholics
that
TV
or did
show.
I watch
It was a
it?
Hulu original movie.
It was on my
Hulu was
list. I don't think I ever watched it. I'm gonna add
it
that
was
back on my
this
list.
girl who hired like this teenage girl hires a stripper to try to
No.
teach her 69 because she thinks she was in love with this boy and there's a rumor that he
I
loves
forgot to put that
69.
on my list. You reminded me.
But
It's going on
it
now.
was called Summer of '69, probably one of the best comedies of last year. Besides Friendship, I feel like that was like it was a
It's
really
on the
good one.
list.
So that was also was almost my top 10. Originally that was my number 10, but I was like Superman kind of eked it out a little bit. So those are my 3. That kind of stood out to me. Besides Operation Total No Trouble,
Best short I saw last year.
right?
My top 3 honorable mentions. I got to go with Black Bag, the Steven
Oh,
Soderbergh
Okay.
spy
Here we go.
movie. I thought that was a lot of fun.
It came out in
Uh,
theaters.
Yes.
Briefly.
Saw it.
The comedy Friendship,
Yep.
starring
Nice.
Tim Robinson and Paul
Here we
Rudd.
go again.
That was also
And
that was genius.
And that whole tripping scene in the subway just absolutely floored me. I loved it. And my final honorable mention, I guess I'll give to Thunderbolts, the Marvel movie I liked the most this year.
Wow, we're only doing three?
That's on
I got some
my
problems.
see that was on my list. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, I'm going to do three. Well, FF would be on my list because
Which
it
one?
was pretty Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay. All
I
right.
really, really liked it. Being a huge comic book fan, that worked. Frankenstein, oh, just
Yeah.
beautiful. Don't think it was a great film, but just beautiful. And I guess I have four. So you guys want to mention three? It's Train Dreams then.
We do four, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do four.
Give us
Train
another
Dreams
one.
is just
Yeah.
Doug needs to watch Train Dreams. He'll be a
I think I have to be in
blithering
a
mess
mood to
by
watch
the
that
end of
though.
it.
You know,
Doug will be
see,
a pile on the floor by
you
the end
see,
Yeah.
of Train
Train
Dreams.
Dreams. You see, Train Dreams. Like I watched it when I was not in a good mood. It's like a
Oh,
vibe. It's like a vibe. You just sit there, all of a sudden,
oh.
it just you just like kind of sink into it. It's not heavy
I wish
thinking.
I
It's not,
smoked weed. I think Train Dreams would be perfect for me. It's
dude.
perfect.
It felt like you smoke weed when you watch it. It was just
Yeah,
like
it
a.
does.
It pulls you in where you don't. It just kind of feels like a whole metaphor of life.
I'm with you.
It's a vibe. It's such a like I said, it was almost my number one, but it was just like that movie and the aspect ratio and how he really is stuck with that aspect ratio where you sit there like ooh, and then you just kind of sink into it. At first, I thought it was like my TV having an error, and I was like, wait a minute, no, this is stylistic, but it was it's just a vibe. It's a really well made movie.
Edgington's my number four. Doug, I love this fucking film. I just couldn't find a place for it. I don't know if I ever understood it, but I love that fucking ending scene so much. So, Meisenheimer, since we're kicking you off the show right now, do you have anything to tell people where to find your work?
Basically it's on Vimeo. All my older work is vimeo.com/Chad Meisenheimer. So it has all my other short films.
Like people can spell that.
Operation. Want me to spell it out?
No, but
Oh,
my
yeah, because this
sincere
is too
pleasure.
long. My last name's so long. I should have changed it before I started my career, but whatever. Sounded foreign enough. Um, but no, it's Operation Total Trouble will hopefully be hitting film festivals. And then hopefully in the summer I'll have it on YouTube, depending on certain festivals I want to do later that year, if I get in or not. It depends on how many, like right now, like I said, I have 10 film festivals I submitted to, and
Okay, thanks,
depending on
Chad.
that.
We got it. Doug, you have anything to promote?
I have nothing to promote other than the
I
extra
do.
features movie review podcast.
Oh, I have lots to promote about Doug. You need to go back
Okay.
and check out the Hayner Family Christmas. I
Okay.
friggin' love those things. They're so good to watch. There's nothing, Chad, you need to see the cookie scene. That's all I have to say.
For which
The
movie?
cookie scene, this thing called the Hayner Family Christmas. You got to see the cookie scene. It's in episode one. There's three episodes. What, half an hour in total, maybe?
Yeah, I think they're like 10, 12, and
I'm
14 minutes.
fully
They all get a little
recommending
longer.
these to you. This is my kind of filmmaking, and they touch me every time I watch them. They're so good. Absolutely brilliant. Owen, I know you don't listen to the show, but if you ever do, thank you. I want a number four. I don't care who's in it. You can put new family members in. I want that movie. This year I'd love everybody just to leave a comment on a video or a regular show or just tell them I suck. I'm going to read them all. Extra features at gmail.com. Please check out 20 Minutes with Chad, where Chad will talk about burrito bombs. Who knows?
Burrito bombs, porn, all that fun jazz.
Thank you, everybody. If they make it,
We will rank it whether we see it or not.
fair enough. Goodbye.
Bye.